What's going on, guys? It's Iridium here and welcome back to another video. So recently, since I've been getting back into competitive Rocket League and playing tournaments and such, I've decided to play a lot more 1v1s to better my skill and my decision making. And I've never really been that good at 1v1s because I always kind of stop playing them because I get triggered too easily from them. Recently, I've been studying more experienced ones players and kind of studying my own play, and I've figured out some things that I want to share with you guys today to help you win some more 1v1 games. These tips apply and are used in any skill level, but mainly what I'm playing in is about platinum to diamond, so if you're in this range, this should apply perfectly to you, but I'm not saying if you're lower or higher that these can't apply to you either. And of course, you might know these tips already, but it's always good to refresh on them, and if you don't know them, I hope they help you. So without any further ado, here's 6 helpful tips to help you improve and win more 1v1 games. So the first tip I'm going to give you guys is do not hesitate at all. As you'll see in the clips in the background, there's going to be some times when the ball is in a stalemate or the opponent is dribbling it at me. In these situations, I'm not hesitating at all. I'm either staying back or charging straight for the ball, which is normally what I do. Hesitating will slow the pace down and allow the opponent to possibly get a flick over you or dribble past you or whatnot. But if you don't hesitate, as you'll see, you'll be able to strike the ball straight off of their car and not allow them to set up for a flick or a dribble at all. And it should allow you to get a nice breakaway or some space in the field or even a goal in some situations. So tip number 2 is pretty simple. It's just being able to have a consistent kickoff. By consistent, I mean you're able to win the kickoff or have a nice 50-50 every time you go up for one. In the kickoff you're seeing me do here, I basically just fast kick off straight into the center of the ball and hit it as hard as possible. And as I'm flying straight into the center of the ball, I'm side flipping as well to help kind of force the ball out to one side. If you guys don't know how to do a fast kickoff, just make sure to check the description for my tutorial on it. The only thing different about this fast kickoff versus the one in the tutorial video is that I'm throwing my car as hard as possible into the center of the ball here versus trying to hit the ball on the side to send it past the opponent in the fast kickoff tutorial. My third tip is pretty simple and straightforward as well. It's basically just to stay grounded and not do as many aerials as you want to. There's going to be a lot of times when the ball pops up in the air or there's a perfect aerial opportunity and you really want to just be that jazer that you are deep inside. Those opportunities will be there, but just hold yourself on the ground, because if you go for those midfield floating shots or those wall shots, it's going to make you use way too much boost and throw you out of position. The only exception is if the ball is blatantly right in front of the net and the aerial is super easy, you can just drop it right in. But other than that, stay grounded, no aerials. And because you've disciplined yourself to do this in 1v1s, it'll help you in 3v3s and 2v2s as well in your ground game in general. And in those game modes, you'll be able to practice your aerials because you'll have that extra teammate to back you up if you whiff the shot or throw out of position. Tip number 4 is to just take unexpected shots. In 1v1s, if your opponent is defending and you're dribbling it at them, they'll most likely expect you to shoot it once you get to the box or an expected range of a good shot. But what's helped me in just my shooting in general recently is just been able to shoot the ball when I see the first opening of a shot possible. As you'll see in this clip, I kind of catch the ball and dribble it a little bit until I see the first possible opening of shooting the ball, and then I just flick it over the opponent into the goal. He definitely could have been expecting this, but he was most likely just expecting me to dribble it and kind of take a usual shot from the box. If you guys are having trouble understanding what I mean by unexpected shots, here's one more example. I turn and see the ball popped up in the air and I see where my opponent is, and I see that there's a shot possible here. The more inexperienced player might kind of wait for the opponent to dribble that ball out or challenge it in a different way, but I knew my opponent wasn't expecting me to take a shot from there, so I just went for it and scored it. The 5th tip I'm going to give you guys is just to never challenge a ball in your opponent's corner. If he's sitting there playing with the ball, don't rush him, because more times than not, some terrible pinch is going to happen, or he's going to get past you and you're going to get stuck in the corner and he's going to just take it all the way into your net. As you can see from this example, I was a little too far up into the corner and I was kind of getting into the danger zone, and then he started dribbling the ball out and got it past me before I could do anything. This is also a result of hesitation. I should have either went back or just rushed him, but had I just made the decision to rush him, the ball probably would have just pinched out into my net anyways. So what I really should have done here is just kind of step back into my half of the field into a safe area for him to come to me, and so I can challenge him better. So my 6th and final tip is one that can go a long way and is commonly overlooked in the lower ranks, and it's boost starving. As you'll see me do here, I sweep through my opponent's half, take his corner boost and the mid boost, and then I wait in middle for him to try to do something because I know he is out of boost at this moment. He gets a bad pop, which allows me to take it right off of his hood, and he goes flying into my half of the field and is not able to get back because I took his boost. So remember, in a 1v1, all the boost is yours to be had, so steal as much of it and prevent your opponent from getting as much of it as you can. They can go a long way in helping you score a goal or ultimately winning the game. So that's going to do it for me today, guys. I hope you can take these tips and use them to help you improve your 1v1 game. As I get more experience in 1v1s and play them more, I'll be sure to make some more videos and tips that have helped me. If this did help you, make sure to let me know in the comments, and I will be replying to all of you guys as usual. Before I go, I want to thank you guys for 4,500 subscribers, and we're just climbing like crazy every single day. I think the last video I thanked you guys for 3,000 subscribers, so we've already gained 1,500 since the last video, which is insane. Thank you guys for watching and liking and subscribing and commenting. Let's keep it coming, boys. I will check you in the next video on Thursday, and on that note, ta-ta for now. I got that kind of